From Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Well, as that little placard on your screen just said before me, this is The Locker Room. That man to my left is Peter Hood. That means I am Justin Prince. And Pete, it's been a weird day.
Yeah?
We haven't been running around from school to school.
Somewhat.
Not terribly.
We had a couple places to go.
Just a few.
Yeah.
We haven't been sweating nearly as much as we do on other Friday nights.
I don't think I'm sweating.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
I don't smell like I am, at least. And so that must mean only one thing. We're starting to get deeper and deeper into our high school boys basketball state tourney.
You know what's crazy? Like 1 year ago today, we were sitting up here and everything had been canceled.
Yes.
We were wondering if we were going to have jobs the next week, and obviously all the sports were canceled, including regionals, and now here we are a year later. Yeah, regional weekend now less than 2 hours away. 7 area teams playing for a shot to move on to semi-state. We'll hear from all 7 teams here tonight, but we start with a monster matchup in 4A.
Yeah, the non-seeding gods strike again. As Pete said, a monster matchup in 4A at Logansport tomorrow morning. Number 1 Homestead versus number 2 Carmel. The Spartans come in 25-0. The Greyhounds 22-2. Now, it's the game hoop heads dream about and the one that Hoosier hysteria is built upon. But for Homestead, well, it's really just another game on their quest for another state title.
We all got one thing in our mind, that's winning Saturday morning, and I think that's good for us. No one's really out of pocket. Everyone's ready to go, and I think everyone is doing what it takes this week to get ready, and we're going to be ready to go.
We're going to have to hit shots, just like with anything. Any team that goes far, you have to be able to make shots. You have to be able to score.
We got to value the possession, value the ball, don't have a lot of turnovers, and just be able to move the ball, take high percentage shots, and just make them play into our play style.
We're experienced. Like you said, we're 25-0. We've played everybody we possibly could play, and we won them. So, I know our kids are going to come ready. They're going to come prepared, and, hopefully, like I said, the ball's bouncing our way and shots are falling.
We're ready to go. I mean, this team has been so locked in from the first second that we stepped foot in this gym. At the beginning of the season, everybody's kind of come together for a common goal, and that goal is to make it down to Indianapolis, and I don't think anybody can stop us.
Tip tomorrow between Carmel and Homestead from Logansport, set for 9:30 tomorrow.
Looking forward to that one.
Yes.
Staying at the Logansport Regional, the Carroll Chargers are gearing up for their first trip to the state's Sweet 16 for the first time since 2016. Chargers claimed the Sectional 5 title behind a stellar 45-point performance from Jalen Jackson last Saturday. Now they turn their attention to 4A's 8th-ranked Lafayette Jeff. Broncos come in 24-2. They're powered by seniors Brooks Barnheiser and Ashton Beaver, who averaged a combined 50 points per game between the two of them.
And we got to figure a way to limit their points a little bit without giving other people easy baskets. And that's going to be a tough task to do. then on the flip side of that, we got to figure out a way to get some easy baskets ourselves and take care of the basketball and give ourselves a chance in the last 2 minutes.
We just got to come out with the mindset that, I mean, it's 0-0 still going into the tournament. Anyone can beat anybody, and we just need to do our best on defense, get tough shots for that one kid, and just play our game.
We got to take care of what we got to do. We got to do our own work, and you got to do your job and so forth. And if you do that, we win as a team. So that's the main thing. And you know, we win and lose as a team. We have responsibilities defensively, offensively. We got to do. So just go out and do your job.
We're playing really well as a team. We all have the chemistry going, and obviously the confidence after winning a sectional. But we can't ride too high or ride too low. We have to stay consistent and stay together as a team.
I'm going to assume Barnheiser is, quote, the one kid. Yeah. Committed to Northwestern. Pretty good player. Tip-off set for 12:15 tomorrow at Logansport.
In Class 3A, well, it's been a bit of a bumpy ride over the last month or so, but the Leo Lions have navigated their way to regionals for a second consecutive year. Leo stumbled down the home stretch of the regular season. The Lions lost 3 of their final 4 games heading into the playoffs, but they found their swagger once again in sectionals with wins over Angola, Lures, and Dwenger. Now, Kerry Cogdill and company head to Newcastle, where they'll take on Mississinawa tomorrow afternoon.
We had a lot of confidence coming in to sectionals, even off the losses, but we're confident in our guys, and we're confident in what we can do. Yeah, we're very fortunate to get this opportunity, and we're glad we got to this point, but I don't think we're done yet, and I think we have a lot more to prove.
We are very hungry because we've never won a regionals before, so we want to be that first team to do that. We want to show everyone what we're about and who we are. We've worked really hard for this, and we were hoping we could go last year, so this year just means a lot more to us that we get to go back.
I mean, I feel like we need to play the way that we did in the sectional, and this team has had good chemistry. I know they're going to play together. I know that's going to matter and make a difference. But if we can play the way we have most of the year, we're going to have a good chance.
Leo and Ole Miss will tip things off at noon tomorrow. A Newcastle winner is going to face either the host Trojans or Northwood at 7:30.
In Class 2A, a matchup that's been a year in the making. Blackhawk Christian and Churubusco were scheduled to square off in the regional semifinals last season. Obviously, the pandemic threw a wrench into those plans, but destiny always finds a way. Here we are a year later, and once again, the Braves and Eagles find themselves in the exact same spot. These two teams will meet up in the afternoon game at North Judson on Saturday. Busco will be playing for its first ever regional championship, while Blackhawk looks for its 3rd regional title in the last 4 years.
I mean, it's hard to imagine that was a year ago, when we were sitting here waiting for regionals when they pulled the plug. And so our guys are definitely excited. We've had great focus all year. I think that's one of the advantages to having a team with the experience that we have. These guys understand how important it is that we play with urgency, that we practice with urgency. These guys have brought that all year, and we certainly expect that to continue.
I think experience always helps a little bit in, whatever aspect of life it is. So we just want to, play together. I'd say that's really the main thing. Play as a team, and just move it, play selfless, play tough, and like I said before, just play the way we want to play.
Yeah, like I said, they're a really good team. They have size, they're athletic, they can shoot, they do a lot of things well. And it seemed like a long time since last year, but we're just excited to go out there and have an opportunity to play a really good team like Busco.
Yeah, this was our goal all year, to be able to play with them and get our chance with them again that we never got last year. So we're hoping it turns out well.
Well, I've told the team many times that nobody really believes in us. I mean, if you ask around the city, ask around the town, everybody's like, well, Blackhawks really good, which they are. They're #1 in the state for a reason. But I'm telling the team that we can go do this, and all we really need is ourselves to believe in it and go out and take care of business.
Our team will never back down. We always play with a chip. Like, we always have something to prove. So that will be no different to us. We're going to go out there with the mindset of, this is Churubusco. We expect to win. You may not expect us to, but we expect to win, and we're going to carry ourselves that way.
Gotta love that attitude. Tip-off at North Judson St. Pierre set for 2 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow. Winner will play either Boone Grove or Bowman Academy.
In Class 1A, coming off of their 2nd straight sectional title, Southwood is set to play in regionals for the first time since their magical run to state in 2018, because of COVID last year. Wonderful thing. But the Knights enter regional play sitting just 15-10 on the season. But don't let that record fool you, Pete. Southwood's won 10 of their last 12 games, and With a regional that features no team with more than 15 wins, they feel like, hey, it could be theirs for the taking.
I feel like this is an open regional. You know, there's nobody in there that's really highly ranked in 1A.
I think we got a really good chance. We're starting to play as a team, a whole team. We've really got it going on both sides of the ball, and I think we got a really good chance.
There's a lot of energy in the gym. We all think we can get it done as long as we bring our game.
We've got to play to our strengths, and our strengths go through our defense. You know, we have got to this point by playing great defense. If we let our defense down, it's going to probably bog down our offense.
If we come out and go all at them with our defense leads to offense, and I think that's what will do the trick for us.
It's anybody's game. As long as you come to play, you'll be all right.
Southwood is going to face Seton Catholic in their first game tomorrow. That is set for 12:30 at Frankfort.
And finally, for the first time since 2005, the Fremont Eagles will get a chance to compete for a regional championship on Saturday. Fresh off their first sectional title in 16 years, Fremont will take on Couts in the regional semifinals at Triton tomorrow. There's no doubt the Eagles will be the underdog as they take on a Couts team that's 26-2 and ranked 3rd in the state. And Fremont says, hey, that's fine by them.
We kind of like putting the chip on our shoulder. We kind of like that everyone else thinks that we're the underdog, right? We got to play Central Noble here when they were ranked 4th, and we were supposed to lose by 20. It was a 3-point game late in the game. We were supposed to lose by 20 when we went to Westview. Won that one in overtime. It's a good that we've been through it a few times this season already because it doesn't bother the boys.
We definitely feel like we have nothing to lose, but I don't feel like we're the underdogs. I definitely feel like we still have confidence in ourselves, a lot of confidence. We definitely feel like we're in a rhythm right now and we're going really strong.
We take that personally because everyone hears like that Couts is one of the better teams left, and we're like, well, we think we're the best team left. We want it, and so yeah, we're really hungry to want to prove those people wrong and just show people like how good Fremont basketball can be.
Yeah, tip-off between Fremont and Couts is set for 12:30 tomorrow. Winner will face either host Triton or Caston in the nightcap. And, of course, tomorrow night's show, we will have highlights from any of our teams.
Yeah, I was going to say, as many as we can.
That advance on to the regional championship. Hopefully, that's all 7 of them. Well, I guess Blackhawk and Busco can't both go. But hopefully we have 6 teams playing for regional titles so we can show highlights up tomorrow night.
Yeah.